I think yona ntshela mfulang or ke qale like MPC.
Okay.
Because it was a thing whereby you're gonna know who I am. Everybody can eat. I'm like, yo, motho jela jelasi, so plotela we. There's so much of that in the industry. On my side, and MPC, it wasn't only about me. Around those times, in a lantern, like I don't know nobody in the Vaal. Whatever, if you don't know nobody, come on. But
Yeah.
Like I used to search for the plug so much until now I'm the plug. Sharp, you wanna work with me? Where's your bio? Chatting at the send the bio black and white. Oh, not the picture. There's no pictures. Like pay your school fees, like you were saying, pay your school fees.
Pay your school fees.
Jiwa after Tasha. There's certain people that want to be part of your brand because you are having waves. There's some people that want to bring value. And I've had a thing whereby people want to join us because we are the wave.
Yeah. They want to ride.
They want to ride.
They just want to ride the wave.
You can't put everybody on.
Sure.
Yeah. You will put them on your ship. They're doing their own boats.
Yo, what's now? What's going on? What's the stuff? We back again, covering it from the dusty streets of the Vaal to the next level. This is Cavin'KulturePodcast. I'm your host, Uma C, and I'm covering it with
Radio_girl.
Hey, man, and today we're so excited to have the opportunity to have an entrepreneur, artist manager who's been doing waves in the creative space all the way from MPC. He's also a founder. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Musta. Yo, what up, dog?
Hello. Yeah.
I hope I did justice with that.
Yeah.
How are you, bro? How are you holding up?
Yo, I'm all good.
Yeah.
Kuningi, but yeah, I'm all right.
Kuningi, and you're always busy. Thank you for pulling through.
Yeah.
I always see you on socials, you're always busy, booked, and yeah, man. Yeah, you're doing the most. So to kick things off, just to let loose, just to break the ice, we have a game here. We call it Carving Out Loud. If you don't know, you watching for the first time, this word we're actually talking about things that are bothering us, whether they're happening in our lives personally or actually happening around us. So the first lady in the building shall lead us.
Lady.
All right, so here's my coming out name.
Yeah.
I think it was yesterday. I had this wonderful encounter. You know, with radio, right?
Yeah.
Nobody knows you. I never say it, guys, unless if I say I work on radio, or, right?
Yeah.
And that's always the thing. So whenever it was just after we separated my seat, that's when I actually bumped into that lady. And then we had this beautiful moment and whatever. And because you guys have a hey, so when you stop a person, please give them a safe space, right?
Yeah.
If much out and stuff, like create that small distance, because now we don't know, Hore, are you coming genuinely or not, right? But anyway, I kept my cool and whatever. Sure, that lady we had a beautiful encounter, right? I don't know her, she doesn't know me.
Yeah.
We end up conversing because she needed something, and then we spoke a bit, right? And I think we literally stood there for like 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
30.
What are you guys talking about?
Blessings on top of blessings. That's actually all she was
Okay.
saying. Right? Finally, when we separate, she's like, "Oh man, how?" And then I'm like, "Ikamo." I'm like, "Kamogelo." She's like, "Okay." Then the surname part, Kamogelo. She's like, "Oh, are you related to Kamoa no, to Direwa VUT. I'm like, no, that's me.
Can he hear the voice? Can she really hear the
No,
voice?
she couldn't. She's like, are you related to
Do you have a radio voice?
Somebody said I don't have a radio voice, but I have a radio accent.
Does that make sense?
Accent.
No. Does that make sense?
Literally, it's the same voice, but when you literally turn your mic on and you start speaking, the accent is totally different. With the same voice, but it's a different accent.
It's like the MC, MC Kabwalwet.
He gets it. So to me, after all of that, it was a thing. We do our work thinking people don't see us. They don't, especially see Monster literally works behind the scene, right? Yeah. You think a person doesn't see what you're doing. Gandhi, people see exactly what it is that you're doing. Like they are literally watching. So it's always good to walk in kindness, be good. Because one thing that I loved was that the lady encountered Gamu, just Gamu before Radio Girl, right? That's it. And cool. She got the best of Gamu, only to find out later, this is the same person that I'm all crazy about. Being, by the way, she thought I was fat.
So
why?
Radio is for fat people.
That's the thing. It's
like for unattractive people.
That's my,
yeah. So why do you feel like people should keep social distance?
One of the minute she stopped me, in a very, very safe way.
She's a lady. It's a lady. You're traumatized.
No ways. One thing about Holo, guys, be it Omoholo, Omonyan, that's why now one of these small kids, when they come and be like, play nice, I don't want that. I'm going to play nice, but I'm scared because anything can happen. You know, we always hear stories about kidnapping and stuff. Kabanga, they take me and then they go sell me and all of that. Yeah, we think those are things that don't happen.
Yeah.
But it's literally somebody else's reality. So it's like you're not supposed to let your guard down. Even if we are all nice, comfortable and whatever, never ever let your guard down.
Yeah.
Maybe
bro, what's your
like that in South Africa, you are never safe. Like somebody mufeta in the streets. I'm totally too so, but nah. There was an encounter that I had.
Sure.
Kakebona on TikTok, I should have seen flames country. I saw somebody somewhere so now that's saying
Yeah.
And I saw somebody apakame fati.
Okay,
But but I was like, no, this looks suspicious. This is South Africa. And I was like,
yeah.
Down, and then I passed, and then I can fit out to my destination. But about what they do is and all of that. And then when you check your wheel, that's when they come through. Because when I went to my destination, I'm on my wheel in a panchit.
So you were lucky or you didn't realize at that time?
Yeah. I was like, what the hell is happening? Somebody, I see that person is alive. That's a trick. But I get a little that's a trick because I've been in the streets, things like these.
There's something here.
There's something.
Conning the fish. Something is fishy. So, what's your driving out loud point? What are you driving on this week?
What do you mean what am I driving on?
Or what's been bothering you, or what you want to share with us? Something that excited you this week?
Something that excited
me. Or bothered you?
Something that excited me is there's so much talent in the Vaal.
Yeah.
But the disappointing part is there's not many people behind the scenes. Everybody wants to be a superstar.
Yeah.
That's the effed up part. Because people need backing.
Yeah.
Not myself. I'm a rapper. But I saw
okay.
Not on my side. I want to make money.
Yeah.
I want to make money. I was a creative first. All the creative are too much. you're gonna struggle
Mm.
like the hip hop artists in South Africa.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, nah, I'm a by heart, I'm a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
I used to do boom bap,
Yeah.
rap battle and all of that. And then there was a point whereby I was like in a point whereby I go again, like everyday music and all of that. Get how approach at these pages. Yabona like, oh, all the upcoming artists, they're hip hop. Hey, they're gonna ignore you, bro.
Hectic.
I was like, oh, Nike Mutano, like revenge is sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Revenge is sweet. People are gonna talk about me, but
Mm.
I did the same page, same um direction. I'm gonna be promoting artists and all of that.
Yeah.
And the aim was to put myself on.
Okay.
Yeah. But Kaba like, okay, let me relax. I see what's happening. The money is behind the scenes.
Mm.
So many people need to be backed.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Get into some look or like, yo, this artist is good.
Yeah.
I can't take this person because I already have artists that I'm negative approaching.
Yeah.
Babo. That's the sad part.
Hectic.
Mm.
Hectic. Hopefully we're gonna work on that.
We
What I'm,
need to.
what I'm telling on this week is it's festive, ne? It's
Yeah.
festive. Like be on the lookout. Before I met you, I went to run some errands, right? To buy stuff for today, right? So I got into the Golden Bakery store in Vanderbilt Park, naming and shaming. I bought 3 items. No, I came with the 3 items, couple of items, man. Dandy wise,
Yeah.
rolls. So I bought like 3 packs of rolls.
Mhm.
Wow. They scanned them. While they're scanning, I'm thinking, nah, man, I'm gonna need just 2.
Mm.
And then I take the third one. I come back. I pay.
You paid for all 3. Kapa.
No, I paid. I didn't. I can kill A1 guy who said somehow.
Yeah.
So I can hoot. I man has a scan. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I can hoot like a pakela. Give chelete. Gabite. I keep like, I'm like, something is not balancing here, man. Something
There's
is
some
off.
mess.
You can't eat it off. I don't normally check my till sleeps. Then I check my till sleep. I'm like, this motherfucker, who scanned that thing? That's item.
We
We
scan
scan.
it.
Yes. As long I cancel. I'm like,
The fiber-
okay, what do I do? Because it's
Yeah,
not
but-
that much.
Yeah.
What do I do? It's not that much, but then I'm thinking, my sis once complained about that. But then 1 item twice. At first it
Twice?
was, yes. At first it was ShopRite, Game Plaza. You know, they scan like 1 item twice, especially if you're not paying attention. So what they do is, I think what they do is they're gonna scan you 1 item twice if you're not paying attention and you have a lot of
Well.
items. When they're checking out, they're taking out that money.
But I wonder how they make it balanced, because I get a lady leaping. Okay, but they always make a way. They always make a way. Nope.
So Monday, I'm going back, not just because I want the money, just to teach them a lesson.
To say no.
You know, because maybe they're used to this thing. That's their thing of
They're used
hustling
to it.
people during festive. And via festive, man, it's pity people, they just want to get into the store and get out as quick as possible. Honestly,
they
you
chow
don't
your
really pay
money.
attention to such things. You get my point. Yeah, so let's jump straight to it. Rotmane, do tell us, for someone outside Cavin'Kulture or who's Munster or oh my God, where did you grow up and who's Munster? ID. Oh, that government name.
Okay, I mentioned it. Birthday.
Nah. Just say your name. Ohlaya kae ko Vaal?
Nakatle Otsolo.
Yeah.
Ke hlahile hona in Vaal, born and bred here.
Mm-hmm.
Tsabo Duncanville.
Okay.
Yeah, was born and bred here.
Wow, that's great. So what spiked your passion for entrepreneur before you are a creative, you're a entrepreneur? Because thinking Oguti, okay, I'm an artist, a hip hop artist, and then you saw a loophole or an opportunity to say, no, man, money is behind the scene. These people, they need a backing. You understand? So what spiked that for you? That business mind.
Hey, bro, even in high school, there was a time whereby grade 9, 10, 11,
Yeah.
I used to sell booty sweets, peanuts, neck, and all of that.
Yeah.
My aim was to like make money
Mm.
because re in a capitalist state,
Yeah.
like
Mm.
if you don't have money, you're gonna struggle.
Mm.
You need to make that money. And then I turn like high when it's like, yo, whatever that you have, save
Mm.
like have that money. There's gonna be like rainy days. Yeah.
I love that. So you started off as rapper, right? A hip hop artist. How far did you go as a hip hop artist?
Okay, I didn't start off as a rapper.
Okay.
At this age, like I'm gonna be like one of the biggest soccer stars
Oh, okay.
in
Yeah.
South Africa.
Mm.
And then the Olafitla point whereby I got into an accident, broke my leg. It was career
What kind of
ending.
accident? Was it like on field?
No.
Accident?
It was a bike accident.
Oh, bike accident.
Bike. Yeah,
Damn.
broke my leg. And the messed up part is that weekend, it was on a Friday. That weekend, naked on a Saturday, the trailing, when I live UT, or doctor, Macfish, Umam, and Malte, and all of that. At that time, I was the captain of my team.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So in LA, everybody was rooting for me, Kasiaka and Duncanville. Everybody, you know, Jenna boards are like, yo, you still playing soccer or what? Well, somehow you.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. I was about to ask that because you know you're good at this thing.
I'm good,
soccer,
yeah. But
and
soccer, yeah.
and already you have imagined your life as the biggest soccer star in South Africa, in the world. Now this accident, the bike accident happens. What did you go through, or how you felt? How did you feel during that time? Because now your dreams are crashing down in front of your eyes.
A depression.
Yeah.
Depression. But thing is, even a soccer player, nanekele soccer player, bareke soccer player le yo-yo.
Oh, soccer player yo-yo.
No. I'm the person whereby Mametsa Wayne, Mametsa Kanye West, Jay-Z, you know. So after that, I was like, since I was following the likes of Kanye West and all of that, they sparked a certain thing in me.
Yeah.
I can do anything I put my mind to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Kakike and Abuma like in the battle rapping, singing all anything that I can like I think of what if you give it time, it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
Practice.
School.
Yes. But in high school, the first song I did, on grade 11 when after I had that accident. Yeah.
So this was you expressing what you went through.
I was expressing, Naniki express on the field. Express on the field. If I find disrespect on the field, it will peshisa ka bjwang fatshe. Oh, peshisa ka bjwang fatshe.
You don't let anything slide, do
No.
you?
I don't like that.
I'm
And
coming for you. Always that guy.
I think ke yona ntho I'm fuelang or ke qale like MPC.
Okay.
Because it was the thing whereby you're gonna know who I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're acting like this now, but I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm saying you're acting like this now, but I'm coming. It's like that's what you were saying to yourself.
Yeah, I can tell like, yo, this is not the last Ututlagan. You're gonna hear of me.
Crazy.
And then you're gonna follow me before I follow you.
Got that?
And then it happened. Thing is, now I believe in the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Law of attraction, kinya span. I don't believe in it. But thing is, like nah, be valuable. Money chases value.
Yeah. The rank. Right. All right.
A true
So
businessman, eh?
2022, you decided to start MPC Mzansi
Prolific Connect.
Connect, right? What inspired that besides the fact
The name.
you saw the entire establishment? Besides the fact that you saw there's lack of people who are working behind the scene. What drew you to that agency, to start an agency? And
Thing is, like I told you, when I started MPC, it was a thing whereby I wanted to put myself on. I wanted to put myself on as mrapper. And then when the page grew, in say MPC and it's all, and then Mzansi Hip Hop Cloud.
Oh, okay.
And then I saw Mzansi Hip Hop Cloud Hola. There was a time where I kept on like, there's different types of people that approach me, different types of celebrities, with the A-lister, the B-lister, you know. And then I'm trying to like, yo, I need to do this as a business. And the messed up part, go again. People see your potential. I wanted to register Mzansi Hip Hop Cloud as a business.
Yeah.
I found out there's somebody I registered.
Dang. How old it is at this point where you went to register it and then you find out someone has did already?
It was like 6 months.
Dang.
6 months. 6 months like, yo, every day I need to one channel like, yo, at 7 a.m. I need to wake up, I need to post. 11 a.m. I know there's people while lunching. I'm gonna post this for them. You know. That's how it grew. But like everything that you do, it needs consistency.
Yeah.
Whether you like it, whether you like to do this or not. You're like, yo, I need to do this.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing you mention lunch, right? Orega 11. So when who was the target market when you created this thing, when you're mentioning lunch? Was it Panama School?
With hip hop, I know it's a young man's sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically with Mzansi Hip Hop Cloud, it was targeting people, young people. Yeah, and it worked because used to do more like the freestyle every Friday. We have artists by freestyler, we post videos, we have different types of people. That's how I met Bo, DJ Switch, the ones that approached me like, yo, who can we have on my podcast? Put me on Switch.
Yeah.
This is the people that you can have, you know. Most of the people that I worked with, like I told you, I'm a person who believes in the law of attraction. That's how I move.
Yeah.
I put value to myself and then people come to me.
Yeah.
Lwe na na beauty. You gonna approach me.
Wow. You're gonna approach me. We spoke that day, man. What do you
we
mean I'm
spoke.
gonna
Yes, we
approach
spoke,
you?
but
I invested.
you didn't.
Here you are now.
But you didn't know who I am. That's the thing.
I knew so much when you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hey.
Here we are right now. So, man, let's go back to this thing of you registering your business and someone has registered it already. So, how did you maneuver around it to get it back?
I didn't get it back.
Okay.
I had to start a new name.
Okay.
And Kibono like Mzansi Hip Hop Cloud is gonna limit me. I'm a person whereby I don't wanna be limited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jabona like, oh, you're not cheers.
Yeah.
Yo, there's people who are doing dope businesses.
Yeah.
Nah, let me just rather be abundant. And how this name came about, Mzansi Prolific Connect. It's through music.
Yeah.
Music. I was listening to album Abu Malik, Nipsey Hussle, and you. That album is like a business person's working. I don't know, note, something like that. And you pick up a few things like, yo, this is how you move. Boma Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z, you know, how I got to that name, yeah, MPC. It was because of Nipsey Hussle and Tala. Prolific. Prolific means being abundant.
Yeah.
I want to be abundant in industry. Yeah. That's why I became that's how we are a creative agency. We could go in different directions.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's how it came about and all of that.
Okay.
So now you are an artist, right? You are somebody that listens to good music, because now clearly it's literally music that directs you to business. I think it goes back to what you listen to, right? Where do you get the marketing? Hey, this person writes,
You.
Literally,
And I'm a writer.
Exactly.
Thing is, let me tell you guys, and I'm a person whereby ke rata batho mara ke ba rate.
Okay.
In a way you're reking batho ke ba rata from afar. Because I could help them from afar. What all about tloela
Yeah.
I love help. I love helping people.
Yeah.
I love helping people because on all progress, everybody can eat. I'm like, yo, motho o jela jelase, so plotela we. There's so much of that ke la e kopanang in the industry. On my side, and MPC, it wasn't only about me. It was also about the Vaal in terms of seeing the talent. It's so abundant, you know. So, hey,
You're like an agency.
hey, there's
Marketing.
yes,
Yeah.
the market. Okay, what was the question? It was about the marketing.
Yeah,
The marketing. It was about I've done so many stuff with Pilombak.
So, just to summarize it, because I think the question that you're asking is the same question that I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
Can you briefly walk us through to what MPC does for the culture in the Vaal? You mentioned a little bit to you put people on, like people like with DJ Switch, they call you to say, who can I have on a podcast from the Vaal? So can you briefly walk us through what does the MPC does for the culture?
You a lot.
Yeah.
Like
we have
but
entire
the MPC, it was established as marketing agency.
Yeah.
And when the followers was by the way, we lost the main page, but I managed to build. Yeah, we're gonna come back to that. But it was a thing, I got to a point whereby I could charge for 1.5 a post. And nigga approach like more like Sony, Universal, and all of that. Yeah.
Which year is this? Because you started in 2022.
It was last year, early last year. Yeah.
So when Sony's approaching you, they're saying, put this song or this music video on a platform, what they want from you, what services they kind of need.
They just want me to like put my artist on your page, because they know if the artist is on MPC, it's credible, it's legit.
Oh yeah.
It's legit. That's how people in the Vaal, DjSbu, they approach me in a thing whereby, yo, could we just have your logo there? Yeah.
Value.
It's value.
Yeah, it's value.
The power of social media when you use it correctly, eh?
Yeah. So you mentioned you lost the page. Let's go back that before we actually forget about that.
Sure.
Before we move on, you lost a page. What happened?
Yo, thing is, when you start into the J and you don't have some other pages, they have backings, like they have funders, they have people that tell him, "Budi lawyers, Budi like, yo, you're not supposed to move this way," and all of that. And on my side, I did everything organically. I don't cooking I don't inject posts like and all that. I know how to. Okay, if I want that person, I'm like, okay, that person one day can follow up. But
you know how to aim.
Hey, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay, I'm gonna operate like you nowadays. Now, like, I'm not gonna hit you up. You gonna need me up. but most of the time, for me though, those who hit you up and they what?
No. It depends. It depends on who. It depends who. Because now, but like if I wanted to work with you before, when I approach you in a certain way, that's how the marketing goes. Market, as I can sell, sold, gone. Because I also did marketing, in terms of direct marketing. Like in Mark Park that are always approaching people. I used to do that. Now on my side, I used to be an introvert. And then it got to a point whereby I learned the thing of talking to people. Talking to people directly and knowing how to
So that's where you learned the business acumen. Because I think I realized one thing. It's hard to be a talent that knows the business language. I've realized that I'm a talent that doesn't know the business language. Every time I go back to a friend and be like, hey man, Keith, 1, 2, 3, I was not supposed to say that, right? Now, you are somebody, where did you get that acumen? Because now you are talking to big people, right? Big companies that want to work with you. You need to be able to speak a certain language with them, right? In order for them not to take you for a ride or something like that, or maybe use your skills, right? So how do you ensure that, or rather, where did you learn? Was it still through direct marketing, or you had to go back and sit down and be like, okay, I need to learn a new language? As I said, you can write. Like I even picked it up, right, to say, hi man, this person writes in a different way.
Hey, that's a tricky question. Because now I'm a person whereby if I do something, I'm done with it. I'm focused on the next thing. And I don't know what to say.
You learned the language. You learned the business language.
Okay, the business language, it's in terms of in 2015. I studied project management on my side, and in turn like yo, I wanna do something in events. I wanna do events. I get a project management. It depends. You wanna do engineering, like the constructions and what. On my side was like entertainment. I wanna be in the entertainment industry.
So, did you have any reasons to study project management?
Yes, I wanted to do like events.
Yeah.
On my side.
You did mention,
Yeah, I love events, different types of events.
And you host one of the most dopest events of Vaal, bro. Damn. Shout out for that. Shout out.
Don't leave me out. Don't leave me out.
Thing is, around those times where in Ellington, like I don't know nobody in the Vaal. Whatever, if you don't know nobody, come on.
Yeah.
Like I used to search for the plug so much until now I'm the plug.
Yeah.
All right.
So you needed to put in that work. So yeah, I put in that work and now I'm here.
What would you say is the most challenging thing about hosting events or organizing events?
Anything could change.
Yeah.
Let's say, no, Jenna, you have an event, weather, in terms of weather, everything is planned out correctly.
Yeah.
And the next thing,
It rains.
It rains. You need to like put a sound. Put a in like and also artists, Lebora, they're difficult.
Yeah.
They're very difficult. Motoka mo buka for 9, but fit like 10. And then they demand to perform.
Jana was lot as a high safety.
Sefitile.
Who were your first artists to manage?
My first artist.
Sure.
The first artist whereby I was thinking of that,
Mm-hmm.
it was Caleb.
Okay.
Caleb March. And like it was just him coming to me in terms of, yo, how could we do this? How could we market this and all of that? And then I was like, But interview and Dre approached me.
Mm-hmm.
I knew in terms of hip hop, it's gonna take long, even though Caleb is flipping dope.
Yeah.
Caleb is one of the best in the Vaal.
Sure.
And also one of the best in the country. In Bafela.
Shout out, Caleb. Shout out. Shout out.
Caleb March.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, now I'm dal. And I need that piano thing. And then Interby and Dread approached me. So right now I'm pushing Interby and Dread. Even though Caleb is still working with us, there's people that we assign in terms of doing that. You know, like, yo, what are we gonna do in terms of pushing what? But there's also Kaida.
Yeah.
Kaida, you know Kaida?
Yeah.
You know Kaida?
I do.
Which one is Kaida?
I had Kaida on a feature with Mercedes and Duke, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, let's talk about two of the biggest DJs, producers in the country. Kaida has a feature with Major League DJs.
Hey.
Amanzi.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Prozayo. Yes. Yes. So that's the thing. Now on my side, it has always been tricky because when I started MPC shop as a mover, it's moving now.
Yeah.
We get approached by different artists. We're like, no, bro, you haven't put in that work. You need to invest in yourself. I can't want something more than you want it for yourself.
Yeah.
So you're not a gatekeeper?
I'm not a gatekeeper.
Fair enough.
I'm not a gatekeeper.
You know you.
Where does that question come from?
No, people.
Kamu.
Yo, like in the DMs.
Yeah.
The past page. They were swearing me, yo. Like, fuck off. Yeah. Like, it's 18.
Yeah, it's 18 to you, bro. It's 18.
Yo, they cuss at me like, how about like you go through people's social medias. Artists don't realize that your social media is like your profile.
Love this conversation.
Sure.
I love this part
It's like
of the
your
conversation.
profile.
Yeah.
Especially your TikTok and your Instagram.
Sure.
Your Instagram worse because that's why your work needs to be clean. You need to work with the right people. And then when you check the Instagram where the person is not posting, they're not doing anything, and then they want you to manage them. And then when you manage them, you tell them to do this. No, I'm an artist. I don't do that thing. You need to move with the times.
Yeah.
You need to move with the times. Don't say it's get now kwa social media.
If you don't make
You
yourself-
learn on talent. People won't look at you. You need to do that. Boma, as an artist, like some rappers, I tell them like, yo, I see your music is dope and all of that, but if you are out of sight, out of mind,
Yeah.
use there's certain things I see in terms of the artist blowing up, whether it's piano or hip hop. They use familiar beats. Or familiar beats, they rap on them. If it's nice, people are like, oh, who's this person? Look at the likes of this artist now is trending, Ken Kid. Ken Kid uses the beats of familiar in order to catch people's attention.
Yeah.
It gets to their music.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this kid is dope.
Yeah.
It's not foreign.
Let me search.
Yeah.
Let me search on Spotify, buddy.
So how gatekeep?
I can get key. I don't hold information.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna tell you to do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this is where you at.
Yeah.
This is where you at.
Yeah.
This is where you're at. I can't do nothing. You need to invest in yourself before like invest the win. I can't want, like I was saying, I can't want something more than you want it
He's
for
an
yourself.
artist. Yeah.
I
So
hope y'all are listening. I hope you're watching and listening carefully.
So people are coming for you in DMs telling you shit because you actually refused to work with them. What is the criteria for you to say now you're an artist that I can manage? You're an artist that I can work with? We see you mentioned a lot about social media, which is something that I emphasize a lot to artists around me to say, bro, social media is your profile, is your CV in nowadays. Back in the day, especially when it comes to Instagram, back in the day, we relied on newspapers, magazines to learn more about our stars. Of which in this era, Instagram is our magazine. You get my point. So if you want to learn about some artist, the only thing you got to do is go to social media. So for you as an artist manager, what is the criteria for you to manage an artist?
You need to be invested, craft in your house.
One, invest in your craft. Meaning time, money, and everything.
And what does investment look like?
Investment looks like not every week, but you need to be having something you want to like, hunger. That hunger needs to be there. Like, you know yourself. Skapma like enter be Android when Batla Hona. I saw their first album. I was like, there's Kelvin Momo. There's DjSbu, Mr. DjSbu, Felo. I'm like, these boys are young. I'm like,
They pushed before Bafitla going. So they showed you work.
They showed me work. I'm like, show me work before. Because then now I've put in work on my side.
Yeah. For you to notice me and want to work with me.
Simple. That's the thing. Put in the work, come through.
Where is the work?
So I don't know how come to you are. So there's artists who approached you and you felt like, nah, fam. It won't work. It won't work. What turned you off on those artists?
There's certain things, but let's say about Facebook. Motorika artist, they say, okay, I'm an artist and all of that. But all you see is memes. All you see is put pictures like we don't see anything about your work.
Yeah.
I don't see you at gigs. I don't see you pushing your music on your social medias. You're quiet for more than a week. You're not an artist. You are a chance
You're not an artist.
You are a chance
you know why I'm asking? You know why I'm asking? I got approached by a former high school mate. We never spoke even in high school. I just know this. Okay, we're going to the same high school. He's on some, bro, I see what you're doing, radio and podcasts and stuff. My little brother is an artist, hip hop artist. I was just reaching out to you or whether it's podcast or radio. I'm like, okay, cool. This is in a conversation, like a sentence. I'm like, okay, cool. Next time when you're doing this, any music, any bio, social media platforms. It gives me a screenshots of a bio, a screenshot, 2 pages. You get my point. Linky bangola fellow massicate social media. Go on social media, give massicate. Now I must type. I must type.
Where's the link?
Like, just give me a link.
Where's the link?
I type, bro.
Even the bio, it needs to have those links.
Yeah.
Sharp, you want to work with me? Where's your bio? Mutating at katamo sendala bio black and white. Not the picture. There's no pictures.
We've been having this conversation, like,
guys,
the drivers are crazy. Come on.
How dare you?
Come on. It's not attractive. There's a lot happening, guys, as creative. There's a lot happening. Someone is calling you for this. Someone is texting you for that.
Bro,
now I must read the black
that's
and white.
1996. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. That's the thing. As an artist, You need to have your team, people you work with. Like,
Yeah.
yo, good cover art is simple as cover art.
Sure.
It's like your music. And then I see this cover art. I bo, it's like I'm be selling cover art. Yes. Let's
Eish. Gooby, guys, Gooby.
and then the same people, they invest in the wrong things. They always have money for alcohol and weed, but they don't have money for their craft. And then you think I'm gonna take you seriously.
If you don't take yourself seriously.
Yeah.
Yo, so okay, cool. I search and then finally I get a profile on Insta. Just pictures, it's a high personal pictures.
Yeah.
What are we working with here? I go Facebook. I see everybody's music that is in the Vaal. Every upcoming artist
didn't-
in the Vaal, but not his. Like I tried.
Promote yourself.
I tried. For 5 minutes, I'm scrolling.
And
I just want to hear your songs.
Even though they have dope music, but they're not pushing their music.
You
bro.
get.
They're not pushing their music. What can you do, bro?
Yeah.
There's more that is needed.
It's Kibo, nah, not me.
I hope you had.
You mentioned the artist or the manager. Most of them, they have these big features and they approached you already, Valera. Didn't that intimidate you to say, yo, bro, you are far. You are far. And what kind of strategies you apply to show good to make sure good you maintain what they have already?
What kind of strategy?
Yes. Because someone what might change management as they grow, only to find out to go to the new management, they're not maintaining the standard.
see it all the
So
time
what
with
strategies
artists.
do you apply to make sure good you keep this artist where they are and upper, they don't go down?
Sure.
Thing is, one thing I always push is I'm not organic. You need to be organic. And I try to know the artist personally before they announce how like, yo, this is the people that I'm managing. I need to know you as a person. But if you know them as a person, I'm like, hey, these ones don't go far. Like a banana, like you know. Yeah. You need to know artist jwalo. And how much are they invested crafting about? And the free time, what do they do? What do you do on your free time? Free time in how are you connecting the magic to one? Are you in the studio working on your craft? I need to know that. Yo, wapusha kapo batlo pushwa. That's the thing. There's so much. There's so much talent. There's the music. There's the music business, and then the craft. And many artists are push at the craft.
Yeah.
But music business is suffer. Music business is suffer. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
It's tricky. When I think about it, it's sad. Yeah.
Hey.
Well, you know, when you are saying that, ne, what's your take on every artist wanting to have their own label? Because that's the
that's a good
direction. Yeah,
question.
like a lot of artists now are like, no, I'm pushing me, right? I always ask these artists to land at like a student, then we interview them, right? To say like everybody mentions, oh no, I'm pushing my own thing. The aim is no longer to. Remember, there was back then when everybody wanted to be ambitious and stuff, right? Until if you're not smart, they'll do you dirty, right? Yeah. So people are not learning that business to say, okay, I still want ambitious, but I'm gonna go there smarter, right? Rather, it's like no, thank you, no ambitious, no nothing for me. I'm gonna push Kamkhelo one way. Come guys, I'm gonna record you guys, go koning, go studio. I can't go koning, but I'm just saying. So what's your So what's your take on
What's
that?
up with the puns today? What's wrong with you, Camu? Who did you date?
Someone, I'm commenting black page. How dare you?
Let's name and shame. I feel like if you name and shame, you're gonna come down.
No, the thing
Who
is,
the
he's
F
good.
is that?
Like, he's good at his job, ne?
Yeah.
But if I want to come for work for MPC or if I want to come work for the podcast, right?
Yeah.
You need to respect it. Like, the minute umfa something and plain, even if you are great at what you're doing, if you can't treat my platform as the biggest radio station, that means you are disrespecting. Right?
Hey.
You want the space that you are disrespecting. How dare
You're
you?
thinking we're the
Yeah.
same.
You want the
with
space.
you.
Hey, Bama.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think about these artists studying their own things when they don't even understand what they're doing?
One thing is, would you rather? There's a thing whereby Jay-Z. Would you rather own 100% of nothing, or 1% of 100 billion? This person moves like this. On other like different companies.
Yeah.
This one, sharp. You can't push everything alone. You can't.
Definitely.
Motoki about.
Yeah.
That ain't you push out like, yo, sharp, you have investors and all of that. You're working with people. You can record label. Look at Ambitious. MT wouldn't be huge.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Ambitious. Definitely.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
Push Java.
Word.
Most artists, but so Ambitious, they get them from nothing. And then when they get smart and all of that, they don't understand, these people invested money. They invested money in order to make them famous. Sharpo, if you want to leave the label after a certain period of time, you have a page. They gave you a page. They made you big. You can leverage that.
Yeah.
You can leverage that in order to make more moves. And whatever that you do, nobody can take talent away from you.
Yeah.
Even if they took the album, it's the best, whatever is one of the most legendary albums in SA hip hop.
Yeah.
What's Java? But look at the likes of Aries. Aries, I don't think would be having the same conversation if Ambitious wasn't there.
Yeah.
All of the people that we somehow you need to work at us. If Obatletsa how look at Boras. Ras, you know Ras?
No.
You know Ras. Ras is the most independent artist in the industry. Like that guy pushed on his own. He produces his music, mixes and masters it, he markets it, and all of that. It got so big whereby labels approach them. Like I was saying, what I'm saying is, Ras is a person whereby Upusha that thing law of attraction. They see value. Money chases value. They came to him. You can negotiate, no change.
Yeah.
You
Because
can
they have an
negotiate
upper
your
hand.
contract.
Yeah.
If you are nothing, you can't negotiate your contract.
Yeah.
I'm putting more money than you, but you want more than me. That's
Hey.
crazy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's crazy.
in a nutshell, certain artists, on a follow-up question, Yakamu, certain artists, they need such. Remember what Teaser said on episode 4? You need to pay your school fees. Remember, these record labels, they have 10 photographers that are focusing on the label. There's 10 graphic designers that are actually focusing on the label. You understand? 10 content producers that are there are focusing on the label. While you are there paying your school fees, look around how things are being run. When you're done, when it's the time for you to bounce, you know already you got resources to say, this is how I'm pushing myself. You get my point? To a point to which these people should school you. Yes, but how at some point you gotta remember you are nobody. If we don't touch you, you're still gonna remain nobody.
Flop is some artists Labansale in the label and all of that. They're not watching what's around them. They're not learning.
Too comfortable.
They're too comfortable. Such a
I'm an
blebens.
artist.
Yeah. It goes back to what you
You hanging out with who and who. You're forgetting why you're here.
Yeah.
That's why everything that you do, remember what's your why. Why are you here? Why?
Yeah. Mentioning Guti when they're in the labels, they are relaxing, watching the bands, the apartment and stuff. It goes back to the conversation we had outside to say, if you're managing an artist, it's more like you parenting them. You get my point. You tell them, dude, this is what you do at this time. And you get my point. So they get too relaxed, not knowing what to. At some point, this thing is gonna go down.
Yeah.
Well, I understand.
You will need to know how
They
to
get all
on.
arrogant. They let the voices go to their minds, not the heart. If it goes to your heart, that's whereby you're like, more. It goes to your head. No, I'm the man now. Oh.
Yeah.
Thank God you mentioned that, because that's one of the things you also posted, talking about voices going to your head. You once posted to Guti, people who are running the game that are not even part of the game. Can you explain that to me?
They're not known, but while you think,
Do we have examples?
man, I can't mention names.
Okay.
I know certain people. I can't mention names. Hey, you wanna put me in danger? Hey. You wanna put me in danger?
I see what you did
there. Hey.
So my thing is, how are you gonna run something that you're not part of, something that you don't know? I mean, we have seen these things. I'm trying so hard to filter my words right now because I'm about to mention stuff. So we have seen these things happening, not just in a music game alone. It goes beyond certain platforms, your radios, your TVs, your platforms, these your podcast. You understand? You realize that people who are running this, they have never been behind the mic. They have never been in front of the camera. But they are the CEOs of these things. And how are you going to tell me how to be on cam or on a mic, but you never run it before, you never done it before, you never sat on this chair, but you must tell me, good to my this is how you do a show. The fuck? Yes, sir.
Man, it's the money. Money dilutes industry. It dilutes the whole. That's why we have like in radio stations, payola. You know, they don't play dope music. They play people that paid the payola. You know, it's just a thing whereby people pay to be there. They have the money. It dilutes everything, so it's no longer interesting. That's why, bro, if you look at TV, every time it's the same songs. Okare Trace or Lapine or Chenlo Lapine. Yes, and then even the radio stations, you hear the same thing. That's why people are unsubscribing to like DjSbu.
Yeah.
And then people, they don't listen much to radio.
Yeah. Unless
they stream. They rather stream podcast, like music on Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah.
Because these people are taking the bribe. Money, even though we want the money, you cover in a certain way.
So these people, they're actually putting money first before the talent, before the craft, of which that creates a lot of loopholes. That's why you get people who, you'll find people with different backgrounds, right? You find a dope artist who's from Kasi who doesn't have the financial backing, and they're not making it in life because they don't have the brown envelope to the station manager.
Ambitious to approach her, like in a few months they were ambitious, but they changed their lives.
The fact that you have that mind to talk ambitious, it's because of them.
Like pay your school fees, like you were saying, pay your school fees.
Pay your school fees.
After Tasha.
While we are on that, what's your take on, like, now let's bring it home, right? What's your take on the industry in the Vaal? altogether.
Oh,
As somebody
yeah,
that's
true,
behind the
true.
scene, as somebody that understands talent. Like you are saying so much about talent not putting in the work.
Yeah.
And you also understand the behind the scenes so much, right? So when you look at the whole of Vaal, plus Vaal e kgolo marenyane, right? So when you look at the whole of Vaal, looking at the talent and the whole industry as a whole, like what is it that you are thinking? Are you thinking, are we doing well? Like what's your take when you actually look at Vaal and you're like, okay.
Vaal is a place whereby it could be bigger. We've always been mentioned. Bekele beke, bekele beke it's okay.
Vaal.
Vaal.
Bo bekele beke, bo danko.
Mm.
Bo taila ba bo danko. Thing is in Vaal, but let's chumelana. Matadiana.
Yeah, Stadiana.
Matadiana. And waqala ngichumela nyane, it's like ubuza ego yaka, and that's why there's the artists tse tlamela di spana together, but desana. Look at the way Pretoria is.
Yeah.
Pretoria artists, they work together.
Yeah.
They push each other.
They push each other.
Vale, if we could push each other, like, whoa, Pretoria, Durban, we could be bigger than them.
Yeah.
Kaike. Like, there's so much talent and there's so much like gatekeepers.
Go Vaal.
And in terms of the gatekeeper, like, yo, I wasn't coming in a office energy. I wanted to work with those people, or in order to put Talent Vaal on the map.
Yeah.
And they feel intimidated. They feel like you're trying to take their space. So there's times whereby, hey, okay.
Yeah.
There's times whereby it also on my side in danger about like my life. Or qetile ka ke bueng so sala ke bo o so bona bokoloi yo sala morao a bona go nka like a wrong route. But that's still coming. What's happening? And then at gigs you find people whereby they're always there. What's am I? You find them at the same club. They're looking at you. Like, what's happening, bruh?
Do you know these people are just strangers that you just recognize?
No, I know where they're from, but I know because information always comes to me.
Yeah.
Because they tell me, who's that person? Who's that person? Because this person has been looking at me like so entertainment is tricky. DjSbu, because he was in the club scene, but also sharp takes but
hey,
crazy. While we're on that, how does the money look like? I remember we had the conversation, right? But we can't have it with that particular person, right? Now, as somebody that
he was so quick to say that's where the money is, and I don't want to talk about that.
That's what matters.
Yeah. So now, how does the bookings work, right?
Oh yeah.
Guys, but we just want to know what is it that's going on? Because from that conversation, what we picked up, can't name drop Shem.
Yeah.
Shem. Man, yo.
That's a Shem man. Whoever exposed. What's up, London? I'm up with you. What's up, London?
Right? So you can tell me, what's going on, man? Are people making money, or it's just a name that's you know, our people in the Vaal. right? Now we're talking artists, we're talking your DJs, your rappers, anybody that's an artist that's doing well for themselves. I'm already upcoming artist, right? We are talking about people that are working, that are putting in the work, and you could be upcoming, but you could be gigging, right? So we're talking about people that are posting, man. Now those particular people, are they making money? It's festive season.
It doesn't mean only on the poster you making money.
Okay.
Because even artists from outside the Vaal, they complain about industry like Vaal, like establishments in Vaal. They exploit artists. You'd be wanting your money for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you don't get your money. They see that that you're working, but they're not budging. They got what they want because and as an artist manager, what I've seen is pay the money first and then post that lot.
Yeah.
Pay the money first. It's tricky, guys. It's tricky. Ukabona, I know a whole lot of artists where I could be having an event, but like, yo, Musta, let me go play. No, bruh, I don't have a budget, and I don't want to do that to you. I know how good you are, and budget I do mainly no, just play for water, and I'll be fine.
Oh,
they play. Doesn't mean artists line up they're making money. But in terms of artist Vaal, if you wanna make money, Vaal.
So there's no money in the Vaal.
You'll only make money once you are let's say Josie, Pretoria, and once other people appreciate you.
That's when you're gonna start making money.
So now are we
as MPC, artists on internet gig, do you guys get maybe like a certain percentage from the bookings or
Yes. If we are investing money, we could go like it's got to come back more like 50-50 or what. But if you're not investing money in somebody, the highest you could take from an artist is like 30%, not more than that, because if it's more than that, it's exploiting.
Yeah.
You
mentioned Uguti, a lot of people outside the Vaal, they complain about the structure of Vaal Entertainment.
Big artists, international from South Africa. Hey,
event organizers. Pick up your socks, guys. Pick up your socks.
That's my thing. Who are we blaming?
Kiara. So in the same sentence, you say, as an event organizer yourself, you might find yourself in the event, someone approaching you to say, yo, bro, I wanna play, and then you say, I don't have a budget. And they say, no, man, you can give me water, cigarette, weed, then I will play. And then you say, I don't wanna do that because I know you dope, right? So who do we blame in this incident? Because me hearing that, I felt like artists, they also open that door to say, I see what you're doing dope events, I want to be part of it, and then I'm telling you I don't have budget for you, but then you said, put me on for free, I don't mind doing it. So if you put me on for free, don't you think are the ones that are opening the door?
They also are. That's true, because like budgets are like artists, but also on like, yo, as Motet's an event, we talk. Behind the scenes, we talk. That man guy. I'm 500. I'm and then you go to that artist. So try Leila Bourgeois. So we're like, oh, 2000. I go to 500.
Yeah. Already I go up for
So now artists want to be, because now I think it had to this thing, right? Artists want to be that thing that you spoke about, consistency, right? It's like you want people to see, like you want to create an illusion, you are making money, you are getting gigs, right? You are always playing. But who's the most booked artist in the Vaal. You are asking somebody that's not an events organizer or anything like that. You are just, and then somebody says, Mang Mang, right? And then, Haibo, Mang Mang, how fika go behind the scenes? Dlala mahala, right? Mara kopili. We are thinking, so how do they work around this?
And all of that.
Like, how do they work around it? Because I think for them, they want to give out that thing. I'm the most, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, for people that are paying, they know.
What's about everything in life? It needs a balance. You can't be at one place every week. Usolebo, let's say, rhythm every week. Wapitos every week. People, but you won't be able to make money. I thought that balance. Yeah, okay. You booking me for 5,000. But people come show up for you. And then the next week they book you again. People won't come again. Most people won't come again because they already seen you last week.
Yeah.
You need to move in a certain way. Like even if you're not getting booked. I've been studying the likes of Nasty C.
Yeah.
If you're not booked, what are you doing at that club? You wanna make money, but you wanna be booked at BK. You always at BK.
You drink at BK.
You drink at BK. We know this person is always here. No, guys.
So be exclusive.
Be exclusive.
Be for the people.
Be exclusive. Even if they offer you, let's say, 10K this week, and then next week they offer you the same one. Like, nah, you have to think about it. Like, oh, look about it. If I'm always here every week, there's certain artists I know. They're always at every club. And when I ask people from the side, oh, who should I book? Okay, I've got this and that person. Like, nah, brah, we only see that person. We only see that person more. What the hell? It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money for me. Like, I need to find somebody else, from somebody from outside.
Yeah.
Because I'm told Bambona club and say Friday, Saturday. No.
Yeah.
Right. Someone says now, okay, cool, Mercy. How do I start to charge people? I'm upcoming. I'm new in this game.
You have to be in demand to make demands.
Explain that. Break it down.
That's why nigga remove us strategically in a way of, like, even look at my boys, Interview and Dread.
Yeah.
Interview and Dread, they good with their art. Like, tell them, like, yo, this is what you good at. Push this thing. Sound. Look, there's many artists battling in the studio.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you need to do what? Wara. But push the craft. Push that craft there, things will come. Because like I was telling you earlier on, believe in the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Put in the work, people will come. Put them in go, Philo, Kelvin Momo, they've worked with those. It's because of what? The music.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. And they have an artist manager like you.
Sure.
Besides the music being dope, they have a manager like you besides the music being dope. Because a lot of people, they have dope music. They dopest music. They're doing the most in the Vaal, but they never go abroad the borders of the Vaal. You understand? Because of the lack of the management.
That's what I'm going to engage you. Like, yo, many people like managing. Yeah. It's bad.
They like managing.
They everybody wants to be a superstar, and it can't work like that. If we all in the front scene, who's gonna be backing us?
No one.
That's why now my side was like, hey, I'm retiring from music. I see what's happening. Even though I love music, like But even if I have these lyrics, kafana ka tsona and all,
Yeah.
but I see what's going on here.
I want to get into your creative space as a artist manager, right? I wanna know your job specification because there's a lot of artists that are watching this, thinking, "Oh, damn! I've been thinking that I need a manager." Ke qala kae? So, as a manager, please break it down to us. What do you do for artists?
Most artists, they don't understand there's artist manager, there's booking agent, batho ba o sebetselang bo di-graphics and all of that. Most artists are nahanang ka gore, okay, this is a artist manager. Tlamehile a nzamele bo di-booking and all of that. But as an artist manager, ke ntho yana like, yo, I need to work with you, understand you, and this is a direction we could move. This is a person. I'll tell about booking agent. This booking agent, the one and all that. I'll tell about the bookings. Booking agents. Let's say, Pumaporesa, Bukab, they have different booking agents. So tola booking, unka a certain percentage.
Yeah.
A certain percentage just for booking you. Now as an artist manager, I can find you gigs, put it in and all that. Now I need to find the right people to work with you. Yeah. I need to understand you as a person, you as a brand. Like, hey, your sound is international. This side, they won't appreciate you.
Yeah.
Vaal doesn't appreciate Interview and Dread. Interview and Dread, but I appreciate them more. The Georgies are international, born Netherlands, UK, and all that. You know,
That's where they understand the sound.
that's where they understand the sound.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Or like, but how they won't love you the way until other people love you.
And
Me
that's
as a
interesting.
going back to the question, now as a manager, I need to find the right people to work with you. Boma the right deals. Boma, let's say you are under 18. You can't be working with an alcohol brand.
Yeah.
No. You get
Yeah.
there's certain things that align your brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So also as an artist manager, you will also work on building artist's image as well as a brand. That also comes with alignment. What do you align your brand with? You're mentioning if you're under 18, you can't be working with alcohol. That is like brand alignment. What are you aligning your brand with? So we all understand the artist has it's difficult to deal with an artist. What kind of challenges do you face as an artist manager? Yeah.
We all humans. We have emotions. Mas nini nga blocker na we ngai suka we. Blocker na so. But until it like yo, this is the vision we had. We need to push this vision.
Yeah.
And happy. Another thing we facing as an artist manager, some people might not like artists personally, and they wouldn't want to book them, but people want to see them.
Yeah.
People want to see them.
Oh, just because
Then on my side as Musta MPC, there's people that have quality and they wouldn't want to book my artist. But like, it's fine. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's what you should understand. You're not for everybody. You talk about it, sound like yo, Club A, they're booking everybody, but they're not booking you. You just pioneered a sound Interview and Dread pioneered a sound.
Mm.
And they're not up to there knowing, okay, this is the next big thing.
Mm.
Why is Visca Tibenkog? Another person that wanted to jump on it was Tyler ICU.
Mm.
Why is this person? But we told her since in a Epalami. I've seen in terms of this year, interview where they released a song, Ledeben Gogo. They were acting fresh.
Okay.
Sometimes we would go. You need, like I was saying, you need to pay your school fees. People need to know you.
Yeah.
Rider and just transfer. And then we don't get those.
Okay.
We don't get those. We don't get the money. We don't get the.
You don't get the bare minimum.
We don't get the bare minimum.
Yeah. These things are promised before you guys go there.
Yes, they're promised.
And you mentioned earlier on to people in the Vaal, they would actually wait for their money for weeks.
Yo.
Johnny.
There's
Nisile,
clubs that
yazi
still
Nisile.
owe us. They owe us money. They owe us money. It's in Chile, money.
Pay back the money. Clubs. Tsako Valley. Pay back the money.
That's what I'm saying. Like big artists, are like, oh, I think they need to do better. We don't appreciate our own. It's something that we should work on. There's so much talent.
A lot.
Do you think it's something that's going to be worked on, or say those that want to work will work and the rest will watch and be audiences?
I believe it's something that we need to work on. It's something that we need to break. It feels like a case. So we are that generation that's supposed to break it down for the next artist so they don't go through the same thing. What's the point of you encountering problems and pass those through programs so we're successful, but then you don't fix them for someone who's coming behind you? What's the point? Why don't you just send a lift down?
But also looking at these people right now,
Flop is people that make it as like they pass the torch. Like it's a relay.
Sure.
Run. Give it to the next person.
Yeah.
They want you to run. But they want you to do the same thing. And that's the tricky part because
which is something that's I feel like it's not going to change, you know. It's very few people that will adapt or maybe that will practice that thing. No man, come on, let's work, right? But majority will always say, but I got there alone, like I did that with the few. So this is for me and my people. If we all succeed this way, I can't now want, it's like everybody has that to say, I'm not going to be the one that carries you. See yourself out. I also saw myself out with my people. If you can't figure it out, it means, tough luck. I feel like it's going to be an ongoing thing to say.
There's a few people that
practice
that. Yeah, like DJ Kamo.
Yeah.
DJ Kamo, whenever he has something in the Vaal, he knows what MPC is.
Yeah.
One approach, like, yo, let's work on this and that. And as he knows what you have. Those are the types of people that we want. You are in the industry in Jozi, in South Africa.
You are there.
You are there. You know the key people in more.
Yeah.
That's why we switch. Okay, switch. Vaal. MPC must be there.
Yeah.
Kamo. That's something in Vaal. MPC must be there.
That's dope.
Good.
So you doing the most for the culture in the Vaal through MPC. I was telling Kamo these days, I'm like, Kamo, he is MPC. MPC is him.
Sure.
Give me a detailed or a brief of how did you put the team together? Because that's one difficult thing.
And that's difficult.
Because you have the vision, they do not.
You get my point.
Mm-hmm.
You can put the team together, and then now you have to explain the vision. You're trying to explain where you're trying to go, and people don't really get you. It's the difficult part.
It's difficult. But like you were saying, not many people, they'll understand your vision.
Yeah.
And it got to a point whereby there's so many, especially last year, there's so many people that approached me in order to be part of MPC before. Okay, my page was banned, Facebook, Instagram. Facebook was approached by a lot of people, Instagram. Like, yo, guys, what are you doing? I'm trying to be part of this. Thing is, there's certain people that want to be part of your brand because you are having waves. There's some people that want to bring value. And I've had that thing whereby people want to join us because we are the wave.
Yeah.
They want to ride.
They want to ride
They just want to ride the wave.
You can't put everybody on.
Sure.
But you will put them on your ship.
Sink.
They're doing their own boats. And then your ship sinks. You can't have it, but there was a time whereby I had more than 250 promoters. I had to just leave that. Like, no, there's so many people here, but they only came here for the wave. They didn't come here to bring value. Even models. In Vaal, I've been known as a person whereby I have so many models. And even the models, they don't bring that value. They're just here for the opportunity. Like, yo, take your mode.
Go tweak him out. And you think that's all it takes, eh? Your beauty.
No. And this is your brand, your pusher. I think I might do something. And then you ask them for like certain things. Like, yo, where's your Z card? Where's your profile? What's that?
Yo.
You cannot know as that card as a model.
If you want to be a model, you need to know what it look along in terms of being that model. Because I had this person in Josie, and he's been taking people to Milan fashion show, in London, in South Africa fashion shows, and I was trying to do that for Vaal models. And they don't understand that people that went there, they invested money from their side. And they want me on my side to invest that money in them.
Crazy business. I'm saying crazy business. Put in the work. Actually, I like that you're trying to do that for the models, because when it comes to Vaal and modeling, I feel like it's not necessarily dead is, but feel like guys, Scooby, you know? There's nothing in the Vaal for modeling, right? And him working on that, the only thing that the models that he was working with had to do was no one understand. It's the same goes for, it's like being an artist, being a DJ, it's like interview and drought. The only thing that they have to do is know their thing, right? Know your story. Just know your work.
Know your story, man.
Know your story. I'm going to come through and take your story and put it somewhere. So if you don't know your story, but you want another person to know your story for you, it goes back to what he said about it's crazy business.
He also mentioned that some people, they just came for the wave. You understand? There's this thing, Madia and I explain, be careful of the people around you. They are more like a tree. Everyone around you, treat them like a tree. You understand? There are people who just come to the tree. Oh, you are a tree. And then people around you, they are the branches, the body of the tree, also the roots, right? There are people who come to the tree only for the shade. You understand? There are also leaves on the tree. During winter, they're gone. And then there's also branches that will confuse you, thinking, Ogoti, this one, the goma back, only to find out those people, they're sucking the juice out of the
They're
tree. The only
sucking.
important people in the tree, it's the roots, because the roots are not going anywhere. These people who are here, the leaves, the branches, they are surprised.
Thank you. And that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Got to know, like, you guys start as management people that are working closely with me. Kala album are like 20. Next instantly to album are like 5. Because I see, you didn't come here to help us move. You don't understand the vision. You don't understand the vision. Why are you here? And ababuhloko bayicabanya.
Yeah.
Like, wait, unsaka grupu mfela. And then I'm a person whereby business is business, guys.
Yeah.
I need to make
Yeah,
smart business
yeah,
decisions.
yeah.
I need to be once like, yo, bro, improve on this and this and that. No, I'll do it. And then if you don't do it, like, I'm not getting that down.
Crazy.
You get my point. And the thing is, you are in this circle, you're occupying a chair, but you're not wearing your hat. You're not doing what you're supposed to do in that chair. There's someone out there who's actually hungry for that chair. And the moment that person sits in that chair, the ship is going to move. Well, you're sitting in the chair. The ship is not moving. You're the problem. Let's cut the cancer out.
You there?
You get my point. Let's cut the cancer out, bro. See cat. So, man, you mentioned a lot of fallouts with the artist
There's
team.
a lot of fallouts happening.
The models, the people from your team. How is the money side? Is the money the root of this problem in the game?
Everybody, in South Africa, it's bad. Yeah, there's so many unemployed people.
Yeah,
there's so many unemployed people, and when they come, they think you are the instant solution in order for them to get money. They don't know what they see. Kapele. It's not really what's happening behind the scenes.
Yes.
Because sometimes, like I was telling you, sometimes you make money. As a hustler, you make money. There's times where I make money. And there's times whereby try you
more money.
Even doubt your name, MPC.
Verifiable. What's going on?
Like, hey, what's happening? And it happens with each and every business. It happens, and you need to survive that drought. You need to survive it. But they don't understand. They don't understand that. That's why, but like, and then they see you.
Yeah.
And then no.
You left. No one exploited you. You left.
You left.
You left. Oh, you were fired because you're not working.
You're not working.
I think one thing about working in such, it's like it's so important to trust the vision, right?
Yes.
Trust. It's the same here, right?
Yes.
Trust the person that has the vision. You don't have it. Like you see, you look at our podcast right here, right? It's like
I love the fact that these companies are MPC, our podcast.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
All right, so it's more like especially when it starts, right? When it's still growing. It's another thing when it's big and everybody's expecting to get paid because now and stuff, right? With the expectation, there is remuneration.
Yeah.
That part, number 7, contracting. Right. So now, before you reach that part, you need to understand that somebody had a vision, right? You need to trust the person with the vision because you don't have it. You are not I'm not in any other I'm not in any other podcast because I don't have the vision, right? But I'm here supporting somebody that has the vision. So when you choose to jump in onto something, you need to look at how it benefits you when you invest. Because now I can't expect this to benefit me if hey, but yeah, shoot, guys, I'm nowhere to be found. How, Kelly, where are you? That's not you investing in it. But when you start investing in it, when it's the day of the shooting, you are there. You know, when things need to be done, you show up. If there's a gig, if there's a need to buy caps that are written MPC, you put in the work, right? You trust the person with the vision that you don't have. So the problem is people don't trust the people with the vision. Sometimes you do. I always say sometimes you don't have to understand. No, it's not your job sometimes to understand the vision. Just trust the person that has the vision, and you will see how everything works out, which is something that a lot of people don't do. Yeah. You don't have to understand it. Trust the person that has it. Back them up. Then you will see with hi guys,
And if you don't trust the vision, don't even buy in.
Exactly.
Don't buy in if you don't trust the vision.
Definitely.
But you wouldn't tell them that. They just see MPC moving. Hey, MPC.
DjSbu.
MPC.
Hi,
Universal. What's
Yeah, that's hectic. Speaking of MPC and the been saying this, dog, you are doing the most. You actually putting the Vaal culture on. You know, we are mentioned in bigger platforms because of you. You get my point. So I wanna know, have you encountered competition? Because there are people who are doing the same thing that you're doing out there, you know, the likes of creative corners. If you have encountered the competition, what's your take on it, and what's make you stand out?
Bro, Creative Corner, they work good.
Yeah.
And that's one of the pages to lang inspire, like, yo, let me push this and that. And what makes us different, again, they only push the artists. And on my side, with the business, I also push hustle.
Yeah.
Let's say sneaker, you sell sneakers and all of that. I want to put you there. Sell your sneakers. That's why I get like it's prolific.
Yeah.
It's abundance of talent. Abundance. So that's different about us. I mentioned a creative corner, but
Yeah.
But like I was saying before we started recording, Rona, we like a slow cooking company. We're not trying to sell out, because I've been approached by people to like buy my page, buy shares in the company.
Hey, that's when you know we're moving.
Yeah, no,
That's when you know you're moving. They want to put money in.
They want in. Not my side. I want to sell out. I want to do, to say about 20 years, I want to do stuff that comes to my mind. And I don't want to be reporting if somebody's dictating. Like, no, I want that. That's why when we're moving a bit slow. Some of our competitions have the investors and all that. But now we don't. I've been thinking of getting people on board, but thinking of it like,
it's gonna cut you short.
It's gonna cut you short. It's gonna mess up the vision. Yeah, it's gonna mess up the vision. So yeah, Kirona, MPC.
Yes. Do you have a question?
Pulling off these amazing events that you are doing, right? Going back to events now.
Yeah.
How are you? Because now, like,
let's
Sunset,
mention the events first. Let's drop them.
I stand to be corrected, especially with names, right? Like Sunset Social. Is it social?
The Sunset Social.
Hi guys, I
Yeah.
right. So looking at such events, right? It's things that are normally done that side. You look at the creativeness around that. Everybody does events, but what type of event is it? How is it like? And looking at that, what is your creative? How are you guys able to sit down and say, "I'm man, something in"? Let's sit, chill, watch movies, and we are comfortable, but we are outside. What's going on?
Honestly, with that one,
Yeah.
now on most events, MPC comes on as a media sponsor, media partner.
Okay.
Yeah. and you just tell me your idea. If I'm not buying in on it, like it's not gonna work. So nosy, nosy yanga, nosy yinga,
Nozinga.
Skalwans.
Is it a clean name, Nozinga?
So nosy, she's a big deal in the industry. She works with for Netflix, Big Brother
Yeah.
Africa, Big Brother Mzansi, South Africa, and all
Dang.
of that. And she's huge in terms of doing movies and Utsabo Vaal.
Yeah.
And then when she came to Vaal, Utsavo Vaal, she's from Vaal. She does her stuff in Josie, and she wanted to bring that experience
To the
in the Vaal.
Mm.
And people told her about MPC, like, yo, if you wanna do this huge, partner with the right people, and this is the person you can collaborate with.
Sure.
And it's people whereby when they tell you something, asimaka, and now you're moving nicely. In terms of
Yeah.
in terms of marketing and all of that, it's something before it's something I taught in it was in 2022. Yeah, I was teaching 6 schools social media marketing.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's something where I go again, even though I don't push or TikTok or being, if I wanted to, could move.
Yeah.
Because there was a time whereby not personally like got attention. I want to move peacefully.
Yeah.
There was a time whereby video got trend at TikTok. My voice trended. I deactivated my page. I deactivated. Like, no, I don't want this attention. So I know in terms of like social media and all of that. So people that do events approach me. I tell them like, do this, and that. It will work fine. Yeah.
So, what are the craziest event you have done? So, go jogging. The event you mentioned right now.
Sunset Social.
Yeah, Sunset Social.
That's nice.
Can you tell us more about the event you have like put your hand in it that you have worked with?
You have done so many events. Great events. In Auckland Park, there was this house party like it was so packed. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And also in there's also the game nights.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. What happens at the game
else?
night? Is it like
what? Like thing is, game like put me on Switch. Had it.
Shout out.
The thing is, I do so much whereby I forget some events because I'm always focusing on the next mission.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You are creative.
It goes back to Hanabara King achievements expire. You can't bank on.
Yeah, you can't.
You need to have the next.
You can't.
Every time you achieve something, like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
What's
That's the
next?
mentality of
Because
creativity.
even if something is huge, some people will be like, hey.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, okay, I'm glad it's done. What's the next thing?
Crazy business.
And the dark side of that is this: the more you achieve, the more pressure you get. You understand? Because you're going to achieve this huge event and people are uploading. You're not even there. You're already applying your mind into how do I do it better next time to be bigger than this. You know, you don't really give ourselves time to celebrate our milestone. We're always looking forward to the next.
Too bad.
Thank you so much, Rodman. Shout out, man. All the best. We see everything that you're doing for the value.
Sure.
For you, for your artist alone, for the entire value. We're behind you, bro. We see you. We give you your flowers to our eyes. We see you. Here are your flowers, dog. And you do the
Thanks.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Cavin'KulturePodcast. I'm your host, Umasi. This is Okam, and we're covering Musta. Do make sure, Kuti, you subscribe, you share, you hit the notification But yeah, man, don't be shy with our content. Don't be selfish. Share with your friend. And I want to do this. I haven't done this in a long time. I want to give a shout out to my team. Shout out, guys. We're out. It's a red.